There's YouTube. There's Twitch. I don't need Chrome anymore. Cool. It's weird to me of how soon the stream is actually starting up. Also, I'm just kind of hoping the chat's actually going to work tonight. I've yet to fully switch to standard OBS, so things are still going to be messed up. Hello, Red. The audio is still going to be a bit messed up on matching up with the camera. So, nothing I could really do about that. Fair enough. I've had it for a while now, since my desktop died. Now let's see how well I actually do with this. Moray Towers is here, which is gonna suck. But, hopefully. I keep looking over and watching just how delayed the webcam is. I might honestly turn it off. I don't know. If it bothers other people, I'll turn it off. If not, I'll just leave it on. Ow. That's a Splat Pro. Okay. Fair enough. Oh. That's not a good condition to have. I suck with this thing. I wish it charged just a little faster. Hello, Rand. Welcome to Steph Fails with a GooTuber. For probably 3+ hours. Because I really want this stream to be a longer stream. Wow, I actually got a kill. Jeez. My day's been pretty good. That should have been so easy. No, Charkid. How can you join? Oh, shoot. That isn't visible. Why isn't that visible? Boop. That's out. We did disconnect. Darn it! Friend code bottom left corner of the screen. Don't know why it wasn't there, but it's there now. It should have been up there, but I didn't even notice it wasn't. Also, I still don't know why the chat isn't working. I stopped converting things over to standard OBS because it wasn't working on standard OBS either. I'm guessing it's a problem with Restream. I don't know. Though I say that, the standard Twitch chat isn't working either. Not Twitch chat, but like Streamlabs chat. Like their own chat thing isn't working to show up the chat. Both of them are set to be visible right now. And neither of them are working. So I have no idea what is wrong. Darn it. Hi, Red. Have a good night. I don't think I did bad, considering, you know, disconnect, and the blobber just kind of gave up after a while. Yeah, if it's in fast enough, I'll get to your friend request after this match. If you haven't already sent it and I just haven't noticed. There, Char Kid. This should work significantly better for using the GooTuber. Oh, jeez. The snipers. They're everywhere. I'm glad I'm just kind of a charged shooter. Ow. Though it doesn't help that, you know, enemies still can shoot me faster than... Carbon Roller, what are you doing? Why are you rolling? That's not what you're supposed to do. Thank you, Sniper. Okay, so it's 2 GooTuber shots to break the barrier. Ow. Good. I will get to the friend request right after this match, so if anyone's trying to join, just stop trying to join. Carbon Roller, could you please stop rolling? Jeez. I mean, I could understand it if he's just like, this is a lost cause, I'm not even gonna try. Because it is kind of a lost cause, if I'm honest. It would help if I could aim. Like, that would be a big help. Jeez. That's how this is supposed to go! I just need to actually hit shots! Then I got all of my splats in the last, like, few seconds. Beautiful. Oh, I got 5 in total, I guess. I have to disagree, this would not be my mother. And maybe I can do a bit better with, you know, new random people. Maybe there'll be less snipers here. Less Tetras. Okay, that confirmed something for me. Ink Armor, I guess, blocks more than 80 damage. I could swear the wiki said it only blocks 80, but I just dealt 200 to him and it didn't kill him. It also didn't knock him back any. Ow. Didn't quite have enough charge to kill the Squiffer. This is a significantly nicer weapon to use, only needing like 2/3 charge to splat people. Like, this is significantly better. Still not good, but... Ow. Yeah, the Squiffer is undoubtedly still the better weapon in my opinion. Because the Squiffer can still hold its charge, not for as long, but you really don't need as long as the GooTuber can hold its charge. I mean, that is just kind of silly. Like, maybe it's just me, I don't know. I know there are much more competitively minded people who watch me. I do remember them, Rant. They kicked my butt. A lot. You mentioned earlier you knew them? Ah. Apologize for slipping my drink right there, also. Shaky hands and all. Oh, 5 splats still. That's not bad. It's about my average with a standard charger, so... I think I just feel like I'm doing worse because I'm dying more. But I'm still accomplishing about the same amount, at least splats-wise. I'm willing to bet he was not impressed. See, I don't have any Ninja Squid stuff. Ah, okay. Thing is, you don't really need that to get a splat if you have enough main power-up, though. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a glow if I don't have a full charge. Or do you? I can't tell. Darn it, roller! I was banking on that roller moving forward. I mean, it doesn't help that even if it had a way of doing it, if there's an ink armor user on your team, you're still gonna have a glow. Ow. As long as you have ink armor on, you glow. I'm still curious at how ink armor calculates it saving you. Because once again, the wiki said that it should only block 80 damage. Ow. But I deal 200. So I should be able to splat people through ink armor. Unless the wiki's just outdated and wrong. Which is always possible. Is that a dynamo rolling? Ow. Thing is, I know you can still be one-shot with ink armor on if, like, you get splashdowned kind of thing. Pretty sure, anyway, you still die. It's pretty much impossible to test on your own, anyway. So I can't exactly, like, test that theory. But I'm pretty sure a splashdown will still one-shot you. Kinda wish the training room just had a dummy that has always ink armor on it. Like, that would be nice. Then you could actually test things like that without needing another person. Like, if there was a dummy with standard ink armor, a splashdown ink armor, and a, Booyah Bomb ink armor, along with one perpetually in a baller. Like, that would be nice. But nah, we can't have that stuff. Gotta just have dummies that move at various speeds. Which, albeit, are still kinda handy, but at the same time, I'd much more rather have useful dummies. Dummies that have armors on them, like, you know, the defense-up dummies from the first game. Yeah, if I get a chance, I'll test it against an opponent that has ink armor. Because I do have splashdowns, so, you know. Darn it. So bad at this. Come on, E-Leader, don't lose hope. I mean, I know you're stuck with a terrible GooTuber on your team, but... the GooTuber still just feels like a bad weapon. Like, even like this, it feels better, but... it's still outclassed by so many other weapons. Like, the Squiffer and Bamboozler just do the same job better. I don't understand the point of the Bamboozler, I suppose would be the... not the Bamboozler, the, GooTuber. Would be the best way to put it. It just charges too slowly. If it charged at, like, almost Squiffer speeds, it would be so much better. Especially with this 2/3 charge to kill. Thought I already had my splash down. I am kind of an idiot, too. That's part of the problem, is I am kind of an idiot. We almost pulled it back. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pull up the wiki page for Ink Armor again, because I am legitimately curious. Maybe I'm just remembering the page wrong, too. The Inkpedia. Can't find the spot on the page now. I need to actually take a look once I'm out of this match. I'm not gonna stop running through the battles, but... ow. Oh, jeez! Hello, AI. Darn it. Oh, the damage that can be directly applied to the player is capped at 80. Okay, so nothing can one-shot you if you have ink armor on. Ow. So you are right, Rand. Not that it particularly matters for the most part, because, well, normally you'll just take 30 damage at some point and the armor just breaks. But, you know. I'm going to need to change my notes. See, now, right here, though, is the thing. Like, that says there. That, however, the amount of damage that can be directly applied to the player is capped at 80 damage. And then just down in the patch notes, the maximum amount of damage that the ink armor can absorb at once is 80 points. So that's 80 in two different places. And yet above it says it handles 100 damage. I think the wiki is confused. Like, I think it is very confused. I also love how ink armor in Japanese is just ink armor. Dutch, ink armor. French, ink armor. German, ink armor. Italian, ink armor. Russian, color armor. Spanish, membrane. Well, Spanish NOA. And then Spanish NOE is just armor. It's just armor. Ow. So bad with this thing. Well, I say I'm bad with this thing. This is just a bad weapon. Like, I'm not gonna say there aren't good GooTuber users out there, but it's just a bad weapon. It kind of falls into the same category as the Undercover, but the Undercover at least still has some advantages, making it kind of worth using. Namely the, you know, shield and recovering the shield on even assists. That makes it very worth using. Oh, jeez. This just doesn't feel worth using over, like, a Squiffer. Also, I want to know, if the webcam being kind of delayed is bothering people, like it is kind of bothering me, just let me know, and I will just turn it off. I've yet to get standard OBS fully set up, so I can't just use it and actually set up proper delays and have everything look actually kind of good. I mean, it's a crappy, like, less than 1 megapixel webcam. It's never gonna look good, but it would at least look better if I, could add a bit of a delay to it so that it matched the audio. Just knowing that what I see should be almost 1-to-1, and it's not. I wonder how far, like, if I can possibly get kills at half charge with maximum main power-up. Like, I can't possibly equip that, so I wouldn't know. But there's also a lot of that I2W group here. Makes me feel like I should switch to something I'm actually kind of good with. But that's not the point of this. These streams are me getting better with the weapons I'm terrible with. Oh, excuse me. Now, I honestly think the GooTuber is, like, the last in the list. Because if I can get good with the GooTuber, I'm also getting technically good with the Bamboozler, because it's just aiming something with this range. So ow. If I would have released the trigger a little faster, I could have got him. I think I may change the lobbies after this one, though. Because I don't know if it's just, you know, if that's one of you guys, maybe, but the Norb or whatever. The junior that's not exactly playing. They're having fun, though, probably, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to crap on them. But playing basically a 3v4 or playing a 4v3 isn't really going to help me get that much better. That was the worst suction bomb I've ever thrown. Okay. Oh, my right Joy-Con just disconnected and reconnected. That's always great. Like, normally I wouldn't change lobbies, but I'm going to. And I feel a little bad, but at the same time, I want to actually get practice in. And constantly fighting an uphill or downhill battle is not really gonna be good practice. Oh, hi, Japanese players. Or assumably Japanese players. And also, if you're still around, Rand, I have not had a chance to listen to those songs you sent yet. I should have listened to them before the stream, because I had time, but I was listening to Monster Hunter music. They know I've not left. Ow. Mayonnaise is indeed an instrument. You just need to know how to use it. Anything can be an instrument. Ow. Also, hello, Average. Welcome to me tubing some goo and failing miserably at it. I still don't know why this thing is named the way it is. Nintendo was just asking for innuendos. Good. Didn't realize there was someone behind me who went that way. I think I angered that roller. They seem to have been hunting me. There's gotta be some trick to using the GooTuber I'm just not getting. I mean, I suppose I'm getting good enough splats, and I am turfing well enough, so I'm doing the 2 goals of Turf War. But I'm dying so much. Like, I wonder what my average deaths these final matches have been. I need to set this down. I have my phone. I need to poke. I cannot use thumb. Thumb is too fat. Wrong thing. My poor win-loss ratio. I've lost almost every match tonight. I've won once, and my win-to-loss is 24 to 26. I was doing remarkably well with the charger. Yeah, that last one was 4 deaths. Time before that was 7. He outranges me. Oh, there's 2 chargers on the enemy team. Okay. Okay, so I need to play around chargers then. Okay, that's his range. Ow. Well then. Theoretically, if you could kill them, they weren't friendly. And people don't tend to do things, you know, like Hoovy / Spycrab as a medic. If they're not a friendly color, then they're not friendly. That is the best assumption to make. Ow. Maybe they just need to, reevaluate how they Hoovy, basically. You know, as in actually be a Hoovy. People tend to avoid killing them then. But if they're that prone to being angry, then maybe it's best they weren't a Hoovy, because Hoovies are not angry creatures. They're quite peaceful and docile, really. Even after dying, they tend to still be friendly, even towards those who killed them. Well, that went significantly better. I still feel like I died way too much. Yeah, I died just as many times as I splatted people. I died 3 times, got 3 kills. Fair enough. Still sounds like they were pretty angry, though. Hey, I'm back to 25 to 25, a 1-to-1 ratio. Since starting, I've gotten 2 wins and 1, 2, 3... 9 losses. My poor win-loss ratio. There's so many rollers! Oh, excuse me. I also felt very alone out there. Probably because I was. Darn it! I'm so bad at aiming! Ugh. That was a huge risk. Because all three of them have splashdown. That was not intended. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, that roller didn't actually kill him. Okay. I mean, it did in the end, but... Right, I'm not a standard charger. I can't make that shot. Ow. The app has not updated yet. Or has it? Oh, no, it has. Just the kill death hasn't. 5 to 4. Yeah, that's slightly better. Slightly. I'd honestly like to at some point see about setting something up so that I can keep track of my wins-losses, like, on screen, so you guys can see how well I've been doing on such and such a night. I don't know where I'd put it, though. Probably once I get my desktop, it'll go in place of the webcam up in the corner. Oh, up here. Still not used to, you know, directions. Porky! What are you doing here? Go back to harassing Ness. Though in the North American release of Mother 2, he's called Pokey. Which I honestly think sounds like a better name for him than Porky. But, you know, this is Japan. They do like their weird names. Well, I say weird names. They like their punny names. How? I am so confused. I know how, lag, but still, how? He was swimming through nothing. I'm assuming that's potentially a Mother 3 reference. I've never actually played Mother 3. I started playing Mother 3 and then I stopped. And then I stopped playing for so long that I feel like I should just start the game again. I don't even know how far I got. I don't even have the stream archives anymore. I know there were people who were quite disappointed that I wasn't that distraught over Lucas's mother's death. But, like, I had no attachment to her in the first place, so... Like, it's sad and all, but, like, it didn't really get to me as much as other character deaths had from other games. Like, there can be some really impactful character deaths in games, but I honestly don't think hers was one of them. Maybe it's because, honestly, I didn't expect her to live anyway? I don't know. Maybe I'm also just heartless. Who knows? Eight to 3 that time. Yeah, they got just crushed. I wasn't even paying attention to the actual score. I was just watching my phone to see what my kills to death was. 61 to 27.6. Yeah. I feel like that other charger put in more work than I did, though. The hero charger. Though I suppose they only had 6 kills. I had 8. But I mean, like, as far as, like, meaningful deaths in games go, like, ones that actually had me a little teared up, like, Lavitz from Legend of Dragoon. I think it was Lavitz who died. May have been Lavitz who replaced the guy who died. But the guy who dies from Legend of Dragoon, that you're led to believe is going to be a permanent party member. And not, like, in the same way that you are with, like, Aerith, the character that dies in Final Fantasy VII. Because with her, it's pretty obvious she's not permanent. She's learned almost every skill that she can learn, and it's obvious by the time you get to her death. Like, they kind of gave it away that either she was going to be a very bad party member, or, you know, she was gonna go away. Potentially just a temporary going away, but you get the idea. Like, they kind of, well, told you about it through gameplay. Ow. Was Lavitz the one who lived? Oh, Legend of Dragoon was too long ago. I need to replay that game. Might stream it at some point. It's a really good RPG. It's an RPG with rhythm-based combat. Ow. Which I know probably sounds really weird. Hello, German boy named Sam. Samwise. No. To be fair, Samwise was the true hero in the Lord of the Rings. Ow. Ow. I almost fell off. That is alright, Sam. As long as you can understand me to a degree, I can probably understand what you're saying in broken English. What was my... Right, it's not refreshed. Four to 5. Ugh. The GooTuber sucks. I never thought I'd be using a weapon that made me wish I was using a standard charger. I might honestly swap to the E-liter, because I need practice with it too, I suppose. Because it does play a bit differently than the standard Splat charger. It being longer range and all. It's nice to meet you as well. It's nice to have a German viewer. I think you are my second German viewer. Now, my normal German viewer isn't around. He hasn't been around for a while. But I haven't been playing the game they watch for a while, so that's probably why. Ow. Well, I took them down. This game is Splatoon 2. It's for the Nintendo Switch. The number of people that come across my stream that have no idea what Splatoon is kind of astounding. Ow. Like, it happens a lot. Like, and a lot of people end up finding me through Steven Universe, of all things. So, I'm not complaining. I like that show. With how much I mention it, I should probably just... If I ever add tags again, because that's a fun fact, I don't use tags on YouTube. I'm taking the advice of Ethan Klein from H3H3 and not using tags. Because apparently that's what he does, and it works. Yeah, that is where I've gotten at least one viewer in you, is playing TF2, well, streaming it. But I've had a lot of people mention, like, they found my stream searching for Steven Universe. Like... I have no idea how or why. Three and 3. I think after this I'm going to swap to the E-liter scope. Ooh, no, I don't want salmon run. Fresh. I probably shouldn't leave my phone active. This thing's battery just drains away. I'll check it on matches I'm actually curious about. It's a cartoon called Steven Universe. At least in North America, that's what it's called. Ow. Just typing something. How did I miss that? Well, I know how. My hands twitched. But still, how did I miss that? Ow. Ow. Yeah, I believe it would be something like Steven Universum for you. Assuming I said that right. I am Canadian. I'm not very good at speaking other languages. Ow. Hi, ink brush. mean, that doesn't seem like the hardest word to say, so... I will try to translate what I can, but I'm not gonna be good at it. I think this scope will probably be better. And I'll take... I'll just run my normal setup. See how all that works out. I expect I'm going to do significantly worse now. I just need to remember to actually hang back. The E-liter is not an aggressive weapon. I am doing rather well. How are you doing, Sam? Ow. Hi, ink brush. I should have left that down there. Hey, if you're tired, Average, you should probably sleep. That's what I will always abdicate for. If you are tired, you should sleep. Frickin' ink brush. Someone really needs to just kill it. It's not that hard to kill an ink brush. I think I'm actually doing pretty okay with the E-liter. I mean, fair enough, Average. I'm not the biggest fan of sleeping either. Fair enough, Sam. Yeah, 5 splats. I think I died like 4 times, though. Though I am going to quickly back out and go use the washroom, because I really have to use the washroom. So, I shall quickly be right back. Okay, I am back. Friend request? Okay. Do not see one. Okay, I think I know what I should change my equipment to, maybe. Because I know this run speed is not helping me. But the sync recovery is going to be helping me. Oh, excuse me. That should make... I forget how that improves ink storms. I'm gonna check. I am looking at the wrong thing. Whoops. I can't accept your friend request because it hasn't showed up. Okay, increase duration and throw range. That doesn't sound overly helpful. I could start working on a respawn Punisher thing. That does just seem to be one of the most, in general, useful things. Or I could go main power up for the extra range. If I did that... There it is. Presumably, anyway. I'd want this kind of a setup. I don't know how much extra range that's gonna get me, but it'll be extra range. I'm just gonna get back into this. Ah, jeez. Yeah, jeez, that was almost very bad. I don't think they like me very much. Ow. Do we have partiers? No? Okay, I am confused. Ow. Well, at least he wasted his Booyah Bomb. I might change rooms. These two may as well be partying. And as I already mentioned earlier, it doesn't do me any good to practice when I'm fighting at a detriment. I'm gonna give it another match, see if they possibly start doing things. But, Ow. Alright, have a good night. Is it actually... Yeah, it would be... Yeah, it'd be really early morning for you. Wouldn't it? You'd be ahead of British time. British time would be about 4 AM right now. It'd be about 5, 6 AM for you? No, wait. 4 hours is Finnish time. So it might be 4 AM. 3 hours is British. Trying to remember time zones. I'm bad at this. I mean, I don't really care about that. As long as it's still a 4v4, I don't care. But like, say the match earlier with the junior that was doing basically nothing. Like, that's basically turning each match into a 3v4. So... Oh, jeez. Ow. Yeah, it's midnight for me. /020. Oh, 24. I think that would be in 24-hour time. It's about 12:24 a.m. for me. Well, about. It's exactly 12:24 a.m. Yeah, I don't think those two are actually trying. I don't know, though. They might be? I don't know. It's nearly impossible to tell. Ow. I think I'm just gonna change rooms after this one anyway. Fair enough. I can't exactly tell how the delay is. Yeah, I'm gonna change rooms. E. I still do not know if that is as bassy as I hope it is. Oh jeez. Now he's getting started on this. Oh, there's a standard E leader on the enemy team. Ow. I did not expect they would be coming from that way. I should have placed ink mines. Just occurred to me, the Nautilus is another thing that I should probably practice with at some point. I know that isn't a Nautilus, but... Thought you were the other way! Frickin' doolies! Go away! No one likes you! Suck it! We killed each other. Wait, Raichu. Is that possibly Ryan? Is he streaming? That seems like a name he would use. Darn it. Thing is, Nautilus isn't that bad, which is why I don't think I'm going to need much practice with it. It itself is still a fairly solid weapon, unlike the Gootuber. The Gootuber just isn't good. Fair enough. So it's an impersonator, then. I mean, yeah, that is significantly lower level than he is, so... I am now out of coffee. It's only been like an hour and a half. And I really need to spend time after this stream to actually getting standard OBS set up so I can fix these delays. So many snipers. Hey, I got a splat on someone using inkjet. Now I flee! I tried to help them push forward, but it didn't work out so well. I don't think this main power-up is giving me much more range. Like, I don't think it's giving me enough range to matter, particularly. Ow. I should not have moved forward. I mean, I could wear my old equipment set up if you want. It's just not gonna help me that much. Though I say that, my current set probably isn't helping me too much either, so... Was that me? I don't know what happened to you at the end there, AI. You just exploded. I don't even think I had a full charge, so I don't think that was me. You just exploded. I'm so confused. It was this, and there we go. True, my goal is to get better, so I kind of want to use things that I know are going to be, you know, useful. I mean, the run speed is going to help me a little bit until I'm like probably close to like 30 frames into the charge. Then it's not doing anything. No, no, you don't. You're a very bad imposter. I don't even think I'm needed. Jeez. I don't want to push forward too far though, because, well, once you get so far ahead, it kind of becomes pretty much just suicide to be a sniper. So, how about that weather? Suppose I'll turf down here. Such a bad sniper. I feel bad, and I wasn't even really part of that. Jeez. All I did was turf. That carbon roller was just murdering you all. Jeez. Yeah, they tend to be. I mean, I think that carbon roller is the 99 star, so... Yeah, I see you there. Oh, jeez. Welp, we have E-liter saturation. Oversaturation, really. Ow. The other E-liter abandoned me. Raichu abandoned me. Oh, jeez, I fell. I killed Biggie Smalls! Ow. I mean, you're kind of our only hope, Average, for turfing. We just have too many E-liters. Just whoops, all E-liters. Now, did we even come close to... that's not even close to half, I don't think. What? No, how? How? Okay, I can see it now, but how? Splatoon, everybody. 3 E-liters and a roller kicked everyone's butt. E-leader power! Yes, yes you did, Average. I don't know why there are so many E-leaders. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, AI, because that did not look right. I'm guessing how we won was Average managed to sneak past you all, and I super jumped to him, and we turfed a lot of your side. Oh jeez. Whoops, all E-leaders. And that carbon roller is still against me. Hi, Carbon. Eh. That was hard to tell when you'd land. I was a little too close. Darn it. All I need to do is hit him one more time. I should have just dropped an ink mine. Darn it. If I could have nicked you once, that might have worked. Hi, Carbon Roller. At least he died. I really feel like I should not be using an E-leader still. Because this falls into that same category of, like, it doesn't matter if I'm trying to practice with this many E-leaders around. It's pointless. As if just having that carbon roller that around wasn't bad enough. But I'm gonna keep going with it. I mean, you have a significant advantage over the E-leaders AI, having a complete one-hit shield from them. Like, if they're panic shooting, you've got like 3 or 4 hits in just your shield. So, and if one dies, your shield's back. Like, the undercover is an amazing weapon. Well, it at least looks like the carbon roller has left, so there's that. Yes, yes they have. Good. I'm not gonna be getting murdered by a carbon roller anymore. They probably left because there were too many E-leaders. It was too easy for them. I mean, I think you do more than you give yourself credit for. Given, you know, the 3 E-leaders plus you won. 3 E-leaders with the level 4 here, with the junior lost, so I mean... I mean, Bamboozler is a fun weapon, so... It's just significantly outranged. Hello, Lee. I'm gonna just call you Lee, if that's alright. Because I will butcher your name if I tried to say it as the full name. I think I'm doing pretty alright with the E-leader. I mean, I could definitely be doing better, but... Fair enough. I'll probably just call you Lee because it's faster, so... faster and takes less thought. And I mean, I am sniping, so I mean, I need all of my brain power I have. It's not much, but I need all of it. I tend to do private battles when there's at least enough people for a 3v3. If there isn't enough people for it, I don't tend to do it. Because I don't like small private battles. Ow. Tips for gyro sniping? Get good. That's about the only tip I can get. Get used to using gyro. The more used to using gyro you are, the better you're going to be at gyro sniping. Because it all comes down to how well can you snipe using the gyro... aim using the gyroscope, I should say. Yeah, right now we would have a 2v2. Which I'm not fond of. It's just a little too small. Especially where I'm probably going to be sniping the whole time anyway, because I really want practice sniping. Where did that Splat Pro go? I'm very confused. And I will note, my viewership does tend to drop around this time. So, it's usually not the best idea for me to start privates around now, even if I did have enough people. Because a lot of my viewers would be going to bed right about now. Ow. That's what I get for taking my eyes off the Splat Pro tryhard. Yep, you can join Turf. My friend code is in the bottom left corner of the screen. Let me know if it's too small. I know on some screens it was too small before, and I don't know if I've got the right sizing again. My desktop died a little bit ago, so I kind of had to set everything up again. I don't think I got a single splat that entire time. Maps are also about to rotate in like 3 minutes, so I'm just going to run through this next match anyway, and then once that's done, I'll get to your friend request. Yeah, I didn't get a single splat. Jeez. Wonder what the next maps are. I'm gonna aim for like 4 more hours. So 2 more map rotations. Main stage and Arrow on a Mall. Okay. Those aren't bad. And the next set of maps aren't bad for sniping. Okay. My poor win-to-loss. Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to splat anybody, AI. We would have 4. I don't even know what league is next. Right, my phone isn't going to become active because the camera is under the laptop, so all it sees is black. It's zones. I am not sniping in zones. I refuse. Ow. Oh hey, Captain Tryhard's got a carbon roller now. Oh, thank you for raiding. Magnus. Raiders! Hello, Raiders! Welcome to Steph Snipes Badly, the stream. Oh jeez, there are so many follows I can't even keep up. I will thank all the follows when I get a chance. Yeah, you were probably very disappointed in my GooTubing. Salmon Run is open, but I'm kind of burnt out on Salmon Run. I played it way too much. How did I miss that? Well, I mean, I know how. My hands are shaky as crap, but... Darn it! Jeez, so many people. I am not used to my Twitch having that many viewers. Jeez. Ow. And now maps rotate. So I shall get to any friend requests. I did terribly that match. Yeah, if anyone else wants to friend request me, it's in the bottom corner. That way. I'm not used to cameras. This whole face cam thing is still new to me. Now, I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank all you people who followed. So thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Magnus. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you, Slipping Bread. Thank you, Honey Bear. Hun Bear. Bear. Thank you all for following. But yeah, I refuse to snipe in zones. I just refuse to. So I'm gonna keep doing turf for now. I'm gonna go back to the GooTuber. Wait, this. And this. Fair enough, bread. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing more competitive stuff. There are a few things about competitive Splatoon I hate, like main power-up on Splat Pros, but I could probably wrestle some people together. I want to subject myself to more GooTuber, though. Yeah, more GooTuber. Yes, I did leave. I accepted the only friend request I had, so... And I didn't notice any others come in. So I'll do a match and then get to them. Actually, I'll just get to them immediately after this match. Just so everyone knows. The GooTuber is just kind of bad. I'm planning on doing a, like a full-out video series on Splatoon. Think if any of you have seen it, like Chugga Conroy's Splatoon series, I want to do something like that, but for Splatoon 2. Which would involve me using all these weapons I am bad with. And the GooTuber is one of those weapons. Yeah, here's... How did I do that? Ow. Have a good night, bear. YouTuber would be so much better if it had a tad more range or a tad faster charge. Ow. That's fine, Magnus. It's only 1 a.m. for me. I'm usually up till 5 a.m. 5, 6 a.m. Yeah, just given the volume of friend requests, I will just grab them immediately after this match. So if anyone is currently trying to join, just stop trying to join for the time being. That way you don't get caught in the lobby. It is really nice how the GooTuber can kill on about 2/3 charge. With all of the main power-up I've got. Poor undercover. They really need to stop using the Kensa. They might do better. I am an undercover main who hates the Kensa undercover. For anyone who may be wondering. Ow. Fair enough. I have the advantage and disadvantage of I'm unemployed. So, have been since 2012. Not through lack of effort, but lack of schooling. My poor win-loss ratio. 21-29 now. Yeah. But yeah, gonna back out, grab those friend requests. Wait, is my friends list finally full? Yes, it is. Oh. Oh, jeez. I have finally filled it. And I feel like I should start clearing out the people that are way down here. But I'll do that at a later point. I'll do that when more friend requests come in. Yeah, 200 is way too low. They should make that like 2,000. I have no idea what I just walked past. I do not like Fortnite. I don't like battle royales in general, so... But yeah, I'll probably go through after the stream and clear out, like, probably 10 to 20 people from the very bottom. I mean, it's cool if people like Fortnite. I just don't... I don't like battle royales in general. So... I can't guarantee I'll be awake AI, but I can try to make it. Thing is, usually my chat doesn't get this active. Yeah, I thought that's what that would be. Ow. My Twitch especially. It usually, like, my average viewer for Twitch has been in the zeros. Like, I think 0.4 is what I was at. I'd probably have a much higher average if I streamed on just YouTube or just Twitch. But I stream on both, and a lot of people seem to like watching on YouTube, so... Can't blame them, I kinda like watching things on YouTube too. Ow. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, I kind of wish Twitch was nicer about promoting small creators. Yet, everyone gets mad at YouTube for not doing just that, but everyone's okay with Twitch doing it. Of, like, only really showing people the highest views. You know, the highest viewed streams. Ow. My last couple streams I used Splat Charger, which is why I'm now practicing YouTuber. Because I've gotten decently good at Splat Charger. Like, my win-loss ratio was like 40 to 10 with Splat Charger. So it's safe to say I got pretty good with the Splat Charger. What just happened? I have no idea how that worked, but I'll take it, I guess? I'm so bad at this. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people are on mobile. Which makes it very hard to point out how to get to my Twitch. My main is the undercover umbrella. The default undercover umbrella. Because I'm garbage at this, AI. Yeah, I'll go back to the E-leader for this setup. I'll go back to this outfit, because why not? I don't really have an outfit that works with the E-leader, so... Let's use my old school loadout. Default undercover is bad, but it's the best undercover kit, in my opinion. Like, I will never try and argue the undercover is a good weapon. It's not. It's just the one I'm best with. It's the same as I'll never try and argue that an ink brush is good. They're fun, but they're not good. How am I doing so well with the E-leader all of a sudden? I feel like I should push ahead. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I mean, I could kind of guess that you mained the Tetras at the very least. Just basing it on the fact that I just got wrecked by you constantly. Would you believe that, like, a week ago, I probably couldn't do any of this? Ow. You were not where I thought you were going to be. I mean, yeah, I probably got you, but it was probably almost never intentional. It's in the VOD somewhere. If I still had access to my Sony Vegas, I'd throw together just basically a memorable moment of every time I splatted you. But, VSDC is so confusing coming from Vegas. I used to know how to use it, but now I don't. I had a torrented copy of Vegas, because I ain't paying that much. But I needed an editing program that was a bit better than VSDC. And then I got really used to using it. And yeah, I don't want to just retorrent it because I'm on a laptop that's not permanent. This thing is getting replaced as soon as possible. It's not very good. I have this laptop as a backup streaming machine. Which it's a good thing I have it, because my desktop died on me, so... VSDC is a free video editing program. It's really good if you know how to use it. I forget all the hotkeys, mostly. Which makes it a pain in the butt to use. That roller's learning, I can barely hit them. Oh, jeez. Once someone learns that, they become much more dangerous. I need to relearn VSDC anyway, because I really don't want to wait to November to start my series. So, I need to relearn VSDC. That's just a thing I need to do. I just need to actually take the time to do it. Yeah, Vegas Pro 12 is what I was using as well, and it's so buttery smooth. And then you get VSDC that would be buttery smooth if they made their hotkeys something intelligent. Like, if I can remember right off the top of my head, to split video is like shift left bracket. Oh jeez. My right Joy-Con's derping out. Oh geez, ran out of ink. It's something just completely ridiculous like that. Like, it's a good thing. Like, it's a good program. But the hotkeys take so much getting used to. Especially after coming from Vegas, where it's like S. Ungroup things is U. Ow. I forget what the actual thing, but... like the actual hotkey. I would open VSDC, but that takes a lot of CPU, which this laptop does not have. Like, it's the laptop here is probably idling at about 60, 70%? Yeah, 70, 73% to stream. $20.30. Oh, jeez. My poor win-loss ratio. I was doing so well with the Splat Charger. Fair enough, Bread. I kinda just got destroyed by him, so... Another thing with VSDC is, like, to split video, you need to make a marker where you want to split before you can split there. And you need to have that area selected as part of the... It's confusing. It's not a very user-friendly editing program. I should probably just track down a better free one and use that. At least a more user-friendly one. Possibly just do all the editing and such in a different one and export it with VSDC. Because I remember that is one of the strengths of VSDC, is exporting. I only have 2 hero weapons because I'm not crazy. I legit only have the Hero Umbrella and Hero Brush. Ow. Fair enough. I am not a good... Well, I am good selectively. I mean, I wish you luck, AI, but I know I don't have the sanity for that. I don't tend to play games more than once, unless, you know, there's a lot of good replayability to it. And playing Splatoon every stage, like, 9 times for the single player, that is too much. I think it'd be more than 9 times, isn't it? I don't know. There's so many hero weapons. I miss the old way of getting hero weapons. As much as it was kind of a pain that you could only get them from the amiibos, like... it's still, you know... it was still better. I mean, I've played and beaten Star Ocean 2 like 5 times in my life. But that game has, like, a ton of replayability. Just given you have 8 party slots, 4 active party slots, and there's... 13 possible recruitable characters, I think. Well, possible characters. And I mean, I kind of have no life either. I mean, I'm literally unemployed. All I do is stream and sleep, basically. No, I don't know why I'm going this way. I'm going this way, though. I'll head up here. Yeah, I went that way because no one else was going that way. Ow. Didn't think he was facing that way. I have used Splatterscope. It's what I've used the past 2 streams, basically. Almost exclusively. Because, well, I wouldn't overly say I'm a bad sniper, I just have shaky hands. So I'm practicing and getting better at not having shaky hands, basically. Like, that is my handshake. Ow. Mine's getting a bit better when it comes to Splatoon, but it's more I've learned how to brace my arms on my legs to have a more stable shot. I completely ruined my wrists playing StarCraft 2. I was trying to become a professional. I got to Master League. And then started having my butt handed to me quite routinely. Partially because I could tell my my reaction times were getting worse. Because my wrists were kind of dying. So I decided that, no, I made it to Masters, I'm good. I don't need to go any further. Yes, for anyone new here, that was a topic at one point of what AI just brought up. It happened during a trucking stream, of all things. But I basically have started using like my legs as effectively a tripod stand for sniping. I will not regale you all with the information, because it's out there, you can find it. I've not done many trucking streams. And it's not exactly a thing that fits Splatoon's E for everyone rating. Oh jeez, right Joy-Con, don't die on me. I mean, they very well might be, Bread. I just hope this lobby doesn't turn into just, oops, all E-leaders. Because that's been a couple lobbies tonight. Was on the Mori Towers rotation, but still, that was a couple rotations tonight. A couple of matches tonight. It's just nearly an entire team of E-leaders. How did I live that? That was a fire fin. So maybe he was practicing with a fire fin. Maybe he just likes bomb rushes now. I don't know. Fair enough. Yeah, for those who may be wondering, I don't want to, like, this stream is very much one where if you want to talk about something, you can probably talk about it. Like, if you can keep the topic PG, you can talk about anything. Yeah, I still stand by how we won was, basically Average getting behind you all, and then me super jumping to him. And then turfing from behind you guys' lines. My throat is getting rather congested again. Let's see if a cough drop actually helps this time. Where are my edible cough drops? There they are. I say edible. They taste like mint even though they're not supposed to be. That makes them barely edible. The other ones just taste like garbage. I don't know. Bread? Ah, hate mint. Hate it so much. It's so bad. I mean, your name says bread, so I'm gonna call you bread. Why I tend to say before saying someone's name is I read messages before names, so my brain needs to figure out who I'm actually responding to. Oh, I was out of range of that. Guess not. I mean, it doesn't make me hungry, so there is that. Then again, I've also been just basically living off of ramen lately. Which is probably why something like, you know, bread would not make me hungry. I found this, Have a good night, Hero. It's the first time I called you Hero this entire time. Yeah, I found this, like, really cheap package of ramen at the supermarkets near me. That it's like 5 packages to a full package. And it equates to like $1 a package. And it's like really high quality instant ramen, and it's really good. But I haven't gone to get any for a while, and yeah, I'm out now. which is leaving me in the case of like, well, what do I eat now? I'm out of ramen. No kidding. Yes, they can. If you've noticed on Twitch, Restream Bot, YouTube sees the same thing. And if you're confused, if anyone's confused at how Restream Bot works, it'll say Restream Bot's name, then in brackets it'll say where the chat's coming from, who's saying it, and then their message outside of brackets. It occasionally goes on hiatus, so I'm actually not totally sure if YouTube can see it, but I'm 90% certain YouTube can see it. Yeah, my brain's a little fuzz. It's this mint freaking cough drop. My brain is like, yeah, spit it out. I mean, you may have had 3 rollers there, average, but we had 2 snipers, so, you know. Oh hey, 2 snipers again. So I'm going this way this time. This is a much more precarious sniping location. Like, I can make fewer shots, and I'm much more vulnerable. Oh, I cannot snipe dualies. How did I manage that? Ow. Yeah, I don't give the matchmaking too much crap. It's honestly one of the best matchmakings I've seen, so... I mean, quite often it'll pair me with level 90s and stars. So, you know. I'm so dead. Ow. Yep, I'm dead. I've seen games with much, much worse matchmaking. Things like Team Fortress 2, for one. Though with TF2, matchmaking doesn't matter a whole lot. Because teams are so large, it really doesn't matter. Ow. Ow. mean, I use custom squelchers, I think, when I play squelchers. I think it's the customs. I'm gonna need to check now, because I forget what kit they have. Unless you just wanted me to splat the person, but, you know. I don't know. I don't remember what the kit is. I might not use them. I don't know. I barely use them, to be fair. I want my dual squelcher back. Yeah, I use them much more. I like ink storms and bombs. I like point sensors too, but if I want point sensors, I'm just gonna use the Splat Pro. Congrats, Average! You are an unlucky level. I think you just unlocked the Undercover Brella. I think. I'm trying to remember the level unlock order. Ow. Past level 30, levels don't tend to matter much. Though I will always stand by, I'm glad the Clash Blaster doesn't unlock until like level 28. Because if it unlocked sooner, there would be so many more Clash Blaster mains. There would just be so many more, it would be just silly. Oh jeez, Joy-Con, please. Joy-Con, please. Joy-Con, please. Thank you. Imagine how much better I would be if I had a working controller. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I did not mean to fall. Oh jeez, I feel so responsible for both of you. Ow. My Joy-Cons have been messing up like this for a while. I'm honestly just seeing about saving up for a Pro Controller. Mostly because I don't want to be without Joy-Cons for multiple days, if not weeks. Especially because they'd want the Switch too. And given I can't really do PC games right now, that would severely limit the number of things I could stream. So. Also, I should really put my phone back to sleep before its battery dies. It's so freaking hot. All I had was the app open, and this thing is so bloody hot. Jeez. My poor table. Like, if the Clash Blaster unlocked at, like, level 12 or something, there would be so many more people that used it, because it would be their one of their first weapons they did really well with. You missed a raid. Yeah, sounds about right, Rand. It's cool, though. You've missed me being moderately okay at the E-Leader. Like, I'm definitely not good, but... I can do that! Occasionally. And then that happens. Yeah, that happens, Rand. I've done that before. That's legitimately why I, haven't listened to those music tracks you shared yet, is I got listening to other music tracks and completely forgot. I should really get to that other sniping spot. Oh jeez. Get him, other sniper dude! I mean, I probably could, Rand, but... I honestly doubt it would make that big of a difference. I mean, fair enough. But I think I'm still doing more than well enough at my 5. Yes, I do have max sensitivity. Yeah, I might try it at some point. I'm just doing decently well for the time being, so I don't want to change anything, just in case. Hello, Nick. I mean, you can't deny, I am definitely doing better at sniping now than I was a while back. So... Yeah, that works more often than you'd think, Average. A lot of people don't know how to react to a roller just walking at them. Like, comedy specials? I used to? Like, I've seen most of Dave Chappelle's comedy specials. I've seen everything Robin Williams. George Carlin, I've watched everything. But that's about it. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Splat Pro, you'd better have main power up. And be the most tryhardy tryhard ever. I'm so dead. Ow. Ugh, excuse me. Ah, jeez. Ow. Ow. I'm doing so bad. At the very least, the other two seem to be able to pick up the slack. Ow. As I say that, that happens. Yeah, I'll grab a splatter scope again after this. Oh, jeez. The name sounds familiar. Ah, jeez. It sounds familiar. So I probably do, it's just I don't really remember him. I'll go Firefin. No, I'll go standard. It probably is, bread. Because the maps are bigger, so... they want to encourage you to super jump more. Even though people do it less in this game than they did in the first one. Even though the maps are bigger. Like, there's very little reason to super jump in the first game. A lot of the time, it is just detrimental to you. And then in this one, it's very beneficial, but no one does it. Like, I don't understand. Same with nobody uses beacons, even though they're significantly better in this game. Yet a bunch of people used beacons in the first. What is it with all the Miiverse posts about chargers? Ow. I thought I had more time than that. What, to like beacons? Yeah, I wish stealth jump to beacons was still a thing. At the very least, stealth jump to beacons when you have stealth jump equipped. I think I timed that wrong. Yeah, I did. Right, I can't reach over there anymore. That other, that other charger is really not having a good match. Yeah, I know you can. I'm just bad at it. I can grab the Bamboozler AI. I'm probably not going to be great with it, but I can grab it. And yeah, I know there's not many good weapons that have beacons. It's honestly why I wish the Kensa Undercover got beacons instead of Torpedo. Like, keep the weapon the same, but swap out Torpedo for beacons. Ta-da. Good beacon weapon. I like bomb rushes too much. I'll keep my run speed. Yeah, the ballpoint is good once you get used to it. It's still taking me time to get used to its changing aim reticule. Ow. Case in point, I'm not gonna be very good at this. Jeez. Like, I know the Sheldon's pick kit is better. I like bomb rushes. Just explained, AI. I like bomb rushes, and this has a bomb rush. Ow. Ow. Still really wish disruptors worked like they used to. Like, if that stuck to average, that would be awesome. I don't know why they changed disruptors like that. Like, I don't remember disruptors being that good in the first game. Ow. Hi, bread. Have a good night. Try not to go stale. I had to make that joke at some point. It had to happen. There is no dislike button on Twitch, so you can't dislike it. I mean, disruptors were good, but not many weapons would use them. Like, weapons that usually had them wouldn't use them. But fine, I shall switch bamboozlers. Right, I was already on them. I'll go with this one. It's mobility, I guess. I mean, I like Tentamissiles more than I like Bubbles, so... Like, the only weapon I can easily think of that would commonly use its disruptor kit was the Tri-Slosher. And it used it for the bubbler, not the disruptor. Especially because, well, weapons that knew they arranged you were not going to be afraid of being disrupted. Same as still, really. If they know they arrange you, they're not worried about being in the Toxic Mist, because it's not that detrimental. Right, I have this. What am I doing? I'm pretty sure the actively used mini Splatling kit didn't have the disruptor on it. At least the one I saw the most when I played. I can't remember the mini Splatling kits that well. I know the refurbished was garbage, but... Hello, Anissa. Welcome to the stream. Oh? Ow. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, jeez. Ow. I mean, it's not going to do you any good not wanting to go, but it's probably a good thing for you to see a therapist. I mean, it's not a good thing for someone your age to have, you know, the issues you have, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's kind of a slippery slope with therapists when you don't want to go, because they are kind of common sense wizards, so they can still do some good, but yeah. Now I'm gonna go back to the charger. Should I go back to the E-liter? Yeah, this one. Hello, Raw. I'm just gonna call you Raw. Antidepressants aren't a bad thing. I honestly should probably have antidepressants myself. But, yeah, mental health in Nova Scotia is a joke, so... Especially when it pertains to men. They are not given priority at all. Ow. Purple? Wait, yeah, this is purple. How'd you go and get yourself banned? Ow. How do you hack by accident? And yeah, that does seem pretty counterproductive to me there, Anissa. Seen Robotics' parents take away her stuff over less, though. Like, oh no, she made a little too much through the night. Better take away her access to the internet. Herp-de-derp. See, AI, that's where working with the therapist comes in. Like, that is one thing I will say, Anissa. Ow. If your antidepressants aren't changing how you feel, let your therapist know. Don't just keep taking them because you have to. Let them know. Because if they're not changing anything about you, either you don't need them in general, or they're not the right ones. I mean, that's what younger brothers are for, Raw. And yeah, the topic of mental illnesses in youth is kind of a complicated one. Because yes, social media does play its role, but it's not the only reason. You walked into a fairly standard conversation for this stream. That's what you've walked in on. I wouldn't say I'm a pro at sniping, Anissa. I'm still pretty bad. I'm just getting better. Double kill! I forgot that was possible. So this sniper is really cramping my style. I need to change locations. And as I jump off, he jumps off, which is just beautiful. Yeah, if you have a Switch, you can play. My friend code is in the bottom corner. Jeez, I'm out of ink. I would also have to delete someone off my friends list because it's full now. I'm just gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. Splatoon 3? It's not even a thing yet. Yeah, social media can do good. It can also do a lot of bad. It all depends on how social media is used. Alright, Anissa. I think that same person saved me twice. I could change to roller. I'm decently good with rollers though, so I could always change to it for a few matches. These streams are in practice for a video series I want to do on Splatoon 2. Where if you've seen it, I want to do a series along the lines of Chugga Conroy's Splatoon series, but for Splatoon 2. Which means I need to be at least decent with every weapon, because I don't have the same sort of reach he does. I can't just find a good sniper to do sniping for me for a video, to show off how snipers work. Darn it, I wasn't fully charged! But I can switch to a carbon for a bit. Carbons are probably my weakest rollers, so... I used to be so good with rollers in the first game. And then they gave them a vertical swing. I wouldn't say I'm good at sniping. I'm average. There are snipers much better than me. Like, much, much better. Let's see if I can get my entire carbon kit on. Right, I'm still sorting by mains. That's gonna make this more complicated. No. That. Carbon. Not that. That. And those. Yeah! Ah, thank you, Raw. I'd like the carbon more if it didn't have the vertical swing. That vertical swing kills it for me. Like... I got so used to all the timings in the first game. Like, I wasn't a great roller, but I was good. In this one, I'm just kind of garbage. All because of just... that. The timings are all wrong now. Ow. Oh boy, there's a grim range on the other team. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm hopeful that the next Splatoon is in development already, but at the same time, I couldn't exactly blame Nintendo / the team behind Splatoon for wanting to wait for the next console, because you can almost be guaranteed that there is a replacement for the Switch in the works. Ow. Thank you, Raw. Though if you want truly reliable notifications, and have it, join the Discord. It's linked in the description, and I always, with an asterisk, I always announce there when I'm going live. I forgot one time, and my girlfriend had to do it for me. Darn it! Yeah. Okay. Whew. Carbon roller is a stressful thing to use. You have to be so close to your targets to actually hit them. Now, the ink color should never change. I have color lock on. I am colorblind. So, I need color lock so I can actually see things. The green and pink is what wrecks it for me. I cannot see the difference. Not easily. Oh boys, disconnections. Those are always fun. What did we lose? A heavy Splatling remix. Good. Oh, jeez. There really isn't, like, the, Inkling's language is kind of nonsensical. There really is no knowing it. Ow. I mean, I kinda am too. Like, it's... Their language isn't set in stone. They'll make the same sounds for different words. Nintendo never intended it to be a proper language. There's a few words that technically we do know. Like, Vimo is Booyah for females. Because it's also a language that changes depending on if you're male or female. Like, that's what I mean by it's nonsensical. Ow. Ow. Dynamos. I don't disconnect very often. Though I'm honestly thinking I might end the stream off here. Because my throat is getting kind of sore, so it's not fully recovered yet, which kind of sucks. But I went an extra hour and a half compared to normal. I will be back streaming tomorrow, though. I can't guarantee what it'll be, but it'll be something. Won't be Splatoon. Might be Kirby Clash. 'Cause it's been a while since I played that, and I want to play it again. My throat's kind of dying raw, so I can't really keep going. I mean, I stream every night at about the same time, so you're bound to catch another Splatoon stream. I tend to stream Splatoon every other day, so today is Saturday, so I'll be streaming again on Monday, then Wednesday, then Friday, then Sunday, then Tuesday, then Thursday, then Saturday. That's how my Splatoon schedule tends to go. But for those who are new here, there is a Discord. It's linked in the description of YouTube and in the info on Twitch. I don't know how you get there on Twitch Mobile. I wish you luck at finding it. For on Twitch, you just tap the picture of a jellyfish holding a sign that says Discord. It's really adorable. With that said, I will be streaming tomorrow at roughly 11 PM Atlantic time. And yeah, hope to see you all there. See you later!